Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Kent. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. It's time again for the knife of the day, and again I have a discontinued Spyderco knife, discontinued and a sprint run, and a beauty. I'll tell you, this is one of my favorite Spyderco knives. You hear me say that a lot. I have, well, I don't know, 250, 300 Spydercos. And so some of them, though, just go right to the top, and this is one of them. It's the Spyderco Caly 3 carbon fiber sprint run. It is discontinued, but I see them pop up every now and then on the secondary market. I was lucky enough to find one just in perfect condition. Ah, I love this knife. Let's talk about the wonder that is this Caly 3 sprint run. Remember, a sprint run for Spyderco is a knife that they retool the factory for, and they make around 1,000, 1,500, 800, around 1,000 on the average. Once they're sold, they're gone. They're not coming back anymore. And this is what happened with this Caly 3. So I'm laughing because this literally has everything I like about some production knives, my favorite knives. So let's go through it. Let's look at this handle first. I love bolsters. I love getting modern made knives with all of the great, space age materials and all of that, but they harken back to traditional knives. This has a stainless steel bolster, which is really good. Goes into great carbon fiber. Now, this is the real stuff. It's not on top of G10 or anything. The transition is really nice. To me, that means a lot. That you don't keep feeling, getting stuck going from that stainless steel bolster to the carbon fiber. It also has my favorite clip. Now, this, for me, is just priceless. It's the deep carry wire clip. So not only do you have this wonderful Caly 3, but you can carry it deep carry. It's very light. Now, I know that some people who review this will hate it because it is pinned. I don't take my knives apart. I love watching other people take the knives that I own apart, so I'm a huge YouTuber fan. I think those folks have a talent that I don't have. I'm not that guy. But I do love this knife. So that is the handle. Now, let me talk about the Damascus blade, and I'm a huge Damascus blade fan. So a couple of things about the blade. First of all, it's 3 inches. I love this size blade. This is my go-to blade size. I like it a little smaller. It also has the 50-50 choil. I think Spyderco does their forward choils better than anyone else. So you have the jimping going up the slope to the Spidey hole, but they always have jimping on the blade part of the choil. They use both the handle and the blade because you don't use up a lot of the steel for the choil. So you share it with the handle and you get this huge forward choil. I have Michelin Man fat hands, but it's very comfortable. And for a smaller knife, choking up on it like that, look, the whole hand just slides in like a glove. That wire clip, you don't even know it exists. Seriously, folks, this is great. This is what Spyderco's known for more than anything else, is how their knives just melt in your hand. Some of them are ugly knives. This isn't one of them. But even the ugly ones, a lot of times you put it in your hand and it melts. Both Sal Glesser, the founder of Spyderco, and Eric Glesser, his son, always say that they may have ugly knives, but they go with function and feel in the hand first, and they worry about what it looks later. Now, let me tell you, this sprint run of this Caly 3, oh, they thought of looks. Let's be serious, though. One quick thing before I go more on the blade. I talked about the clip. It's only tip up, but it is right or left tip up. I'm a tip up guy, but I'm also not religious about it. As long as I can put it on my right hand side, I don't care if it's tip up or tip down. I don't turn down great knives because of that. But this has both tip up, right or left. And I love that what Spyderco did on this handle. That's what I like them to do. I know people love tip down. They like 4 different options. Well, I can only carry one. And I hate when they have a great bolster and then they just kill it with holes in it just in case you want tip down. In this case, they kept it clean. Now let's go back to the blade. That blade is Spyderco's Damascus. This is the VG10 Damascus. You see VG10 core. See that line in the middle? That's VG10. You can see on the bottom. So that's the core. And then on the 2 sides, it's sandwiched in between, on each side, 15 different steels layered together. That's what makes the Damascus. A lot of them are stainless steel to give added protection. Remember, VG10 is stainless. Added protection. Some of them aren't, but they make sure that they have enough to give added protection for no rusting. Same on the other side. And that pattern, though, let me tell you, that's a Japanese pattern. It's a traditional art form. It represents putting ink in a flowing water, on the surface of flowing water, and that's what the ink will look like over time. This, my friends, is a wonderful knife of the day. If you can find one of these in great condition, and I think most people, because they're sprint run, limited edition, they keep them in great condition. Get it. Just a nice production knife, limited. But man, it feels so great in the pocket. This is a gentleman's folder. It really is. 3.2-inch blade. Of course, you got to take some of that off because of the choil. 2.6-inch for the edge. 3.7 ounces, but I'll tell you, it's so balanced you can barely feel the ounces. Of course, I told you already. Oh, and that back lock. I think one of Spyderco's best locks and one of their strongest is that back lock. No, it doesn't get all the publicity that the compression lock, by the way. Love the compression lock. I just love it. But it is one of their more refined. I think Eric Glesser said, they have developed their back lock more than any other over the years. I really like it. Very strong detent, great back lock, and it's so pretty. I have it against the Delica, the Sage 3, and the Native, so you can get it. See, that's my perfect size. It's just a perfect size, so you can get some comparisons. That, my friends, is the knife of the day. It's the Spyderco Caly 3 with the carbon fiber and the stainless steel bolsters. It's a sprint run. That means it's limited edition, and yes, it's discontinued right now. If you guys are loving the knife of the day, give me some thumbs up. That keeps me going. We're doing this every single day. I have a playlist of all the ones from the beginning. We've been doing this for over a month now. Also, later on today, we're going to have our pocket dump deconstruction that we do every day as well, what I'm carrying in my pockets. And I uploaded yesterday, I uploaded my first impressions of a really nice knife. Yeah, it's the new Spyderco UK PK with S110V steel. Go check it out. That's it, my friends. You have a perfect day. Hey, if I can't have it, I really wish you can have a perfect one. Keep your pockets full. Trust me, it makes you happy. Goodbye.